See if anybody shows up on the new live chat. My apologies for the last one. I'm going to wait around a second to see if anybody finds me here. I was trying to do a live stream through Prism and it lost the connection. I don't think anybody could hear me then. So let's see if anybody shows up. I am, for the recording, I am at the Atlanta Centurion Lounge in the E-Concourse. Okay, so it's come up to tell me that I am live. Hey, Michelle, can you hear me okay? There are people that are in the chat. Can you hear me? That's my biggest concern at the moment. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're going to try to do some live streams here over the next week. And I wanted to start while I'm in the United States where it's easy. There's going to be some background noise because I'm in the Centurion Lounge at the Atlanta airport. I have my microphones on to try to negate some of that, but it's going to be loud, and I apologize for that. I can't talk very loud because obviously I don't want to bother everybody else here. And hopefully we won't have this kind of background noise other places that I wind up live streaming later. I tried to go live on Prism a minute ago, and I had a connection error. I don't know what it is with Prism that's messing up here lately. I really need Prism to work. For live streams like this, it doesn't matter because I've got my camera set on a tripod and it's here on a table in front of me and it's not moving. But if I'm doing a live stream tomorrow from St. Andrew's Square in Edinburgh and I'm walking around, there's no stabilization in this app. Background noise is that bad. Really? It's that bad? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's horrible. Let me see if I can adjust my gain a little bit. Maybe that will help. So I've adjusted the gain. Oh, it isn't that bad. Okay. All right. I'm going to put the gain back to 0. So, yeah, so when I'm walking around like St. Andrew's Square tomorrow or the Island Donan Castle on Thursday, I really need Prism to work because that's the only way I get stabilization. Otherwise, the live stream is just going to be all over the place. And I want to do, over on the New Retired Me channel, I want to do a member-only live stream from Calton Hill, but in order to do member-only, I have to do it in this app. And I brought my gimbal, but I think I forgot the thing that connects to the gimbal. I don't think I have that in my suitcase. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So yeah, it's 8 o'clock here. I think my flight's at 11. Oh crap, am I on the New Retired Me channel now? I forgot. I thought I had changed over to the Life in Motion Diaries channel. I am such an idiot. As I was saying earlier before, I see I've got 25 people here, so that's great. The live thank you. The live streams are going to be on the Life in Motion Diaries channel. I had that all set up in Prism to live stream there, but I had an error and the live stream ended. And so I just pulled up the YouTube app, thought I was logged into Life in Motion Diaries, but obviously I wasn't. So the rest of the live streams this week, starting tomorrow, will be on the Life in Motion Diaries channel. You'll find it there. And I'll make sure that I have it done that way correctly. Hey, Evie, sorry. Um, the other thing about these live streams is that in order to set it up for the live chat to play back later, I have to do that in my laptop. I can't do that in the app on the phone. And I didn't bring my laptop. So the live stream chat won't be available in the recorded versions, and I apologize for that. So anyway, I am at the Atlanta airport. My flight, I think, is at 11. So I've got a little ways to wait. I've already had some dinner, had a little baked chicken, some, I think maybe a squash casserole, some broccoli salad, something else I can't remember. So I'm in the Centurion Lounge, which is the American Express Lounge, and that way all the food and drinks and stuff while I'm here are free. I'm sitting at a countertop here. Got my phone plugged in to charge the battery a little bit when I get done here. It's one of the beauties of having the Platinum card to get lounge access, and otherwise sitting out in the main terminal for the next 3 hours would be really, really bad. So anyway, I have sort of put up a schedule of what I think is going to happen. Tomorrow, when I get to Edinburgh in the afternoon, Edinburgh time, which I think is maybe 5 hours ahead of Eastern time, I'll be doing a live stream. Let's see. I see my mom has sent me a message because she thinks I'm on the Life in Motion Diaries channel. So I'll have to get in touch with her later and tell her I screwed up. But anyway, that'll be in the afternoon, so it'll be in the morning Eastern time. Probably, I'm thinking maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which I think they're 5 hours ahead. So, late morning, almost lunchtime. I have no idea Thursday what time we'll get to Island Donut Castle, but I'll be doing a live stream from there, a live stream from Portree the day after that, live stream maybe from Inverness the day after that, a live stream from the Royal Mile in Edinburgh on Sunday, a live stream, hopefully, fingers crossed, if I have a connection from inside St. Giles Cathedral on Monday, and then I fly home on Tuesday. So, hey, Ann, I hope you made it okay to Sevierville. So anyway, that's the long and the short of it. So, and I'm really, really excited. Maybe I should have just scheduled all the live streams on this channel, because with 40 people online, that's a pretty good deal. I was going to walk around and show you the lounge, but since I'm on the YouTube app without stabilization, I'm not going to walk around here. It would just get really ugly. So I'll figure out the Prism live stream, maybe, fingers crossed, maybe, to make it possible to do things better when I'm in Scotland. So this is the first trying to do this. Oh, okay. I thought you were driving up there today. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time around Chattanooga. For those of you, Ann, in the chat here, she came up and spent the night in Chattanooga last night. She and I met at the Mean Mug Coffee Shop, had coffee this morning. Very nice lady. I was very happy to meet her. And she's on her way to Sevierville, and later she'll be flying up to Canada, to Banff, where I think she said it was like 14 degrees right now. So not envying that trip at all. So anyway, and I've had some people who have said, don't worry about live streaming, just enjoy your trip. Well, everywhere I'm going, I've been at least 3 times already. And I don't expect my live streams to be over about 30 minutes. So, that they'll be short and quick and to the point. And then they'll be available to watch later. I'm trying to think, for those of you who have been following along, I did get bumped to first class for my next flight. Didn't have to pay for that. It was a wonderful blessing from above, and so I'm looking forward to being on the first class section of the plane. Maybe I'll be able to get some sleep. Maybe. We'll see. I get into Edinburgh, I think, about maybe a little after 12 local time. So what is that? Maybe 7 o'clock in the morning. And then I've got maybe a 30-minute tram ride into Edinburgh, and then a 15-minute walk, and then checking into the hotel, and blah, blah, blah. So you get the idea. I did talk to a cousin of mine today who I haven't talked to in years, and she's been doing research on the family lineage on Ancestry.com, and she sent me a link to all that I have to go in, and it's going to take a long time to go through all the stuff that she's done. Well, I will be sleeping, Ron. But I think it's a 7-hour flight, maybe a little longer than 7 hours. And she has traced our ancestry back on my mom's side of the family to the 1100s. And when you get back into that far back, maybe the 1300s and beyond, my whole family's from Scotland. And so it'll be an interesting deep dive into the family history. So I've seen everybody sort of come up through the comments, but I haven't paid attention to everybody that's come up. So for everybody that's here, thank you for joining me. I do apologize for being on the wrong channel. If I could just get one thing right during this trip, it would be a miracle. Because I just put up on Instagram that I was going to be on the Life in Motion Diaries channel. I sent messages out to friends of mine that I was about to go live on the Life in Motion Diaries channel, and here I am on the other channel. So yeah, I'll pay more attention next time. Scotch distilleries. Well, we may stop at one on the Rabbies tours. We did the last time I took one of their tours. But there is a couple of places in Edinburgh that does of Scotch whiskey history, where you can go in and sample some things, and they do a big to-do about explaining to you about all the whiskeys, and there are literally thousands of them there. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet or not, but I might. I might take one of those tours. So I have been to the Dilwhinnie, I think it's Dilwhinnie distillery, and I had a sample of their 30-year-old whiskey that they cannot sell. They can't sell it in the United States, or at least at the time they couldn't. That was amazing. I'm just going to tell you, it was amazing. You get a little thimble full of something. It's maybe 2 swallows. It's $30 for the sample. So I can only imagine what a bottle would cost me. But yeah, so that may be on my list. I'll decide kind of after I get to Edinburgh. Some of those things I can set up through my hotel, and I need to look and see what all is available to kind of plan through the online concierge that they have. But But like I said, this trip is, for me, in addition to doing these live streams, this trip is really about just trying to find some authentic Scottish food. I've had some, you know, um, yeah, obviously I've had haggis and I've had skull and skink. Yeah, I think that's it. The seafood soup. It's really, really good. It's a lot like Boston clam chowder. I've had that. I've had sticky toffee pudding. I've had, you know, a lot of other kinds of things. But this will be the first time that I actively go around trying to find those things where I eat. So there will be video. I am doing a video of the trip that I will post on this channel when I'm done, probably in 2 parts. 1 part for Skye, 1 part for Edinburgh. I'm traveling really, really light, so in case you missed my packing video, this is my suitcase for the week, and it has everything I need, including being able to kind of layer up for the cold weather, because it's only going to be about 55 while I'm there. And it'll be down maybe 40, maybe a little under 40 at night. Ron, I think my flight's at 11 o'clock, somewhere around 11 o'clock. I have to pull it back up on my phone to see, but it's late. I had a 4-hour layover. Actually, it turned out to be 4.5 hours because the plane out of Chattanooga left early, and we got here early, so had a lot of time to kill. So anyway, that's the long and the short of it. I'm not gonna hang around here a long time tonight. I just wanted to kind of touch base. I wanted to see if the technology was going to work. Obviously, the technology works. I didn't work. And then I'm going to hang around, maybe find a more comfortable seat than this to hang out till 11. And then I'm only I think I'm 2 gates away from my flight, so I'm just right here where I need to be. So anyway, thank you very much. I'll try to put something up on the Life in Motion Diaries channel to tell people they need to come over here. And Lori, you're quite welcome. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I hope it'll be fun. If it works, it'll be fun. And we'll know almost immediately. Let's see. Well, a video on how to get upgraded. Well, let me just tell you here. I mean, I'm happy to do that, but let me just tell you here, because I booked my flight through the Chase portal and not directly through Delta. At first in the Delta app, I had the ability to choose an upgrade. It would show me the price. And then I had a slight schedule change, and I've got another message from somebody who's looking on the wrong channel for my live stream. I had a small schedule change, and when I did, Delta removed my ability to upgrade on my own, and I had to call. So I called once and talked to somebody, and the upgrade just from Atlanta to Edinburgh, the 2 flights, was about $4,500. Not happening. And then I called again about a week later, and the upgrade was about $6,000. Really not happening. And that agent told me that because their pricing is done by AI, the ticket pricing changes about every 15 seconds. It's really hard to keep up. And then at some point I got an upgrade. I got a message that I had a change in flight, and I went in to look at it. When they do that, they're like, log in, accept it, or cancel the flight, whatever. And I didn't have a seat. And so I called again, and they're like, yep, you're right, you don't have a seat. I said, well, I'd like to get my seat. And they said, well, you just have to choose one. I said, well, it's only showing me the ability to choose a first class seat. And they said, well, that's because you've been upgraded to first class for free. I don't know how that works. I don't know that a video about it is going to help anybody. But I can tell you the steps that I generally go through. I can do a video on that. I have a video coming out Thursday on the American Express Platinum card. It won't get very many views, but that's okay, because they just had a massive upgrade. Their price went from $695 a year to $895 a year, and I made the video on all the reasons why I'm keeping the card. So anyway, if you're interested in that, that'll be Thursday at 8 o'clock. It'll go up. And then we'll see where it goes from there. All right, that's it. I promise I'm leaving now. Thank you all for coming. I'll try to get it straightened out to be on the right channel tomorrow, so look for me over on the Life in Motion Diaries channel. And we'll catch you then. Thanks a lot.